What's up YouTube? Capital G here. So the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden and Limited list has been posted. There was a little information saying that Konami was going to post it at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is exactly what they have done. Well, they didn't put out officially that they were putting it out at 2 EST, but you know, there was kind of some hints in a Master Duel stream or something related to Master Duel. I don't play that game, but anyways, the ban list is out, and are you kidding? They banned the Fiend Smith. Oh my goodness. People who bought Fiend Smith are going to be so mad. This is one of the fastest bans like ever. I'm doing this off the top of my head, but I'm trying to think of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that got banned after only being legal for a single format, and I can think of, what's it called? Nightmare Goblin and Dark Strike Fighter and maybe Spellbook of Judgment. Those are like the only ones. That is crazy. Fiendsmith Lacrima. This is the one that that Monster Reborns or summons from the banishment pile, and now it's just gone. So there's that. How playable will Fiendsmith be? I guess we're gonna have to see. Beatrice the Eternal Lady, or Beatrice Lady of the Eternal, partner in crime to everything Fiendsmith. Also, you know, this card really could have been banned during tier format. As soon as tier players, even after that, when tier players just started learning that 6s were easy to make with Malicious, which is at 3. This card just got completely out of control, so good to see it go. Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, you could call that maybe the final piece of kind of like the trinity of generic Omni Negates, Baron de Floor, Appaloosa, and Borreload Savage Dragon. I understand that Appaloosa only works on monsters, but it is still a generic negation card that pretty much any deck can make. It's not Skull Guardian or the Voiceless Voice, where it's like, okay, this card only works in Voiceless Voice or decks that play a Voiceless Voice engine. Every deck, for the most part, if you can put 3-4 monsters on field, you can make Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. And getting monsters is just so easy. And then we have Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend King Calamity. So this is it a ban-worthy card? Yes. Is it a card that was seeing any play like the other 3 cards? No. So maybe you can make an argument that it didn't need to be played. Because really, the only deck that can actually summon this that's worth a damn, I don't think Manadium's like decent. The only deck really is Centurion. And Centurion is getting legitimate support. They're getting more supports in Rage of the Abyss, and it's actually been taking off in the OCG. Now, this just turns Centurion into a deck that, you know, actually, it'll go into other things, probably just like Blazar Dragon for the most part, and it'll still be very playable. It just won't be able to auto-win just because it summoned Calamity, so I'm fine with that. I was wondering if they would hit IP Mask Arena, but I guess they did not go that route. The Fiendsmith Lacrima, there's literally no one who predicted this. I don't want to see anyone taking victory laps as far as calling this, because no one called this. No one called this. All right, let's go to the limited section. Whoa! Good Lord. There is... that grass looks greener. Holy Bon Jovi. Okay, so let's just see. We have Ava. This card was banned formally. So I guess shout outs to Drytron players, because what else can you play Ava in? You could play it in Drytron. I guess if you wanted to play maybe a Herald deck. Any deck that has the ability to search fairies. Melodious might be able to play this card. Yeah, Melodious might be able to. Snake Eye Ash and Snake Eye Poplar. So I said on my last live stream on a prediction I never actually uploaded, I did not think Flamebird was going to get banned. I just didn't think they were going to do it. I thought that they would just hit random Snake Eye cards. I thought they'd hit the Wanted poster as well. It doesn't look like they did that. But yeah, they ended up going after Snake Eye. Not in the harshest way possible. Snake Eye will still be playable, probably, with these 2 cards, because these 2 cards are searchable by other cards. Like, I don't see I don't see Bonfire on here, and Bonfire can search both of them. And then with Snake Eye Poplar, you don't even need to like normal summon it, because it just, you know, added to the hand of special. Looks like they really went after the Gimmick Puppet cards. Gimmick Puppets, you know, they deserve this. It's basically just an FTK deck. If there was other ways to play the deck outside of the FTK, maybe they wouldn't need to get their cards hit so hard, but like the new support kind of just unlocked that. Branded Fusion, man, so overdue. Don't get me wrong, I would have rather seen Albion get hit so that they couldn't puppet lock you. But this card has been at limited status forever in the OCG, and it has been at 3 in the TCG for a long time. Like, this card's been at 3 for like 2 years, right? So some hits to Branded. Pot of Prosperity. Oh man, rip to me. I have 3 QCRs of this card. Rest and pepperonis to myself. People have been complaining about this card. They say that it lets you look a little too deep into your deck, just at the cost of your extra deck. A lot of decks are gonna have. They're basically gonna have hits to their consistency, because this is the card that, you know, a lot of decks will play, because you still can keep 9 cards essentially and just dig, especially after siding. You dig for like side deck cards. My beloved Skill Drain. I'm not even that mad about this, because mentally I have prepared myself for Skill Drain going to 1 for months. I think Skill Drain is probably about the second best card in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. It's like one of the only cards where when you flip it, if your opponent doesn't answer it, you win on the spot. Maybe Fiendsmith Engraver is like the best card of the format, but Skill Drain is definitely up there. I'm just happy Konami didn't ban it. If they, like, you know, maybe in a few years we can get Skill Drain back at 3 out of nowhere, but Skill Drain at 1, I have mentally prepared myself. I'm not gonna go too deep into that because I'll just end up raging. That grass looks greener. No one predicted this or expected this. Also, where's Performance Plushfire? Unless it's at 3, because I think that card got errated. Sangane Summoning. So this is interesting. So I kind of like the idea of like Tenpai being like this this go second deck that needs to kill you in 1 turn and does all this stuff. But a lot of people whine about this card. They're like, oh, I can't interact with your cards and all that stuff. And at 1, it has proven itself to still be like very impactful. I mean, maybe you're going to play Terraforming, obviously. Maybe you start playing set rotation also in Tenpai. I think that might be the way to go. Like, I don't know what other field spell you're going to play in the deck, but this card is just that important. And I think that it'll still be like a meta deck. At tier 2, probably at the worst. Now, these will be other things that, like, I don't know what they're doing when it comes to semi-limited status. Okay, Thunder Dragon Colossus being the face card of this. So I wonder, so we got the Dragon Rulers, Luna Light Tiger, which they had kind of forgotten about, Ib, and Thunder Dragon Colossus. So these are all moving down, and it's still weird because I feel like this still doesn't actually help Thunder Dragons as a deck, but I wonder if Ritual Beast will play this or if they'll still just play Protos, because they're both really good. I think that they'll probably just look at what the format is, because if they're, you know, still gonna be seeing a lot of Tenpai and Fire, they'll probably play Protos. And if they're playing against decks like Voiceless or Ritual decks that surge, people trying to play Drytron and stuff, then, you know, Colossus is like damn near an FTK against any deck that likes to search, etc., etc. What is going to 3? I did expect, well, we would assume Performance Plushfire is at 3, right? But I thought that they would unban some different cards. I mean, I still have my heart set on Card of Demise and Masterpiece, but doesn't like that. That's happening. Okay, so Red Rose Dragon, Armageddon Knight, Performance Plushfire. All right, so they did just move Plushfire straight to 3 from 1. I think they already updated this in the card database, so that's what people have been saying. Ancient Fairy Dragon did get errated. Denlong, Time Seal, this card was banned infinitely longer than it should have been. This is like my hottest take. I still think this card is like ban worthy, because this card is just, it's a lot of just 1 card degenerate combos, and honestly, just wait for one of them to pop up. This card will move right in the other direction. Not anything that crazy. Performances are getting more support on the in the next core set, I believe, and that's why they have to move Plushfire down. I don't think the card actually needed an errata, but definitely an interesting, like, I just don't think anyone saw this. Like, what do we do with the meta now when the most dominant force, and the force that looked like it was going to be the most dominant being Fiendsmith, because Fiendsmith really took over Sinful Spoils. It is the stronger engine. Now it's in shambles. Like, where do we go from here? Inboards are going to look drastically different because there is no more Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess. You know, we did have hits. Snake Eye's not dead. You know, we also had hits to other decks. I mean, cards like Pot of Prosperity is just kind of a hit across the board. Actually, Tenpai kind of took a beating because of Prosperity plus Sangane Summoning. I mean, Tenpai can easily kill you even under the half damage, because the deck can pump out like 30k. But you guys let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Also, what are you guys playing grass in? Because I know there's a lot of people that be like, yo, Cap, we playing 60 card decks now. If you guys are building grass decks, what are you building, or what are you going to build that around? Also, rest in peace to branded players. You kind of deserve it at this point. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, I probably went way over on my time.